The first point to understand is that there's a really fine line between good and bad awkward. The people that knows where the line is, like Melissa, tend to do this thing where they kind of reel it back a little bit, just in case, like this.
You're a turd. That seemed better before I said it. It seemed like a real weirdo now. Yeah, but you gotta...
Good awkward usually makes people laugh because it's a situation that people enjoy. And laughing really relieves that tension from that awkwardness. In bad awkward, you can see that the tension never really goes away. So it's about getting close to the line but not crossing it. Look at how she is kind of testing to see if the audience is following along with her story.
I was told to bring in these Spanx. A lot of us wear them occasionally for something.
If you want to see more stuff like this, give us a like. Good awkward also means that you kind of have to 100% own it. Look at what happens when you go all in.
And I did have an image of her walking into a room and being like, I am Elizabeth Moss. And just like flames and like, and just flames.
If you're trying to be awkward in like a good way, people will only be open as you are comfortable within your own skin. That's why if you fully commit, people are more likely to just go along with the flow rather than focusing on the small hesitations you have. If you do it well, it becomes a natural fit into the conversation, like this.
Well, but she's my height now, and I'm literally always like, come here, come here, get on over here. I know, I'm like, sit right here on Mama's lap. She's like.
Next is, good awkward usually means that you'll be kind of embarrassing yourself. Notice how all the examples here have her experience and story as the focus.
How long have y'all been together?
11 years married.
If you use others as the example, you always run the risk of just offending that person. So you kind of have to use yourself as the default. Which means you really have to get used to kind of slowing down and get used to the tension when you're telling the story. Because that's the funny part. Take your time, kind of like this.
I think they're a little weirded out by me. Yeah, I really do. Like, because I say like, oh, good morning, how's it going? They're like, yeah, good, thank you.
The moment you break the tension, the joke ends. So pace yourself. If you're also interested in humor, I have a different video on that. Last is, good awkward usually raises your overall perception as a person. See how here that even though it was embarrassing, people aren't necessarily thinking less of her.
I'd take a drag, I'd punch the pregnancy belly, and then I'd go, and smoke would come out, and people were laughing.
This is because the same exact humor used in different situations can have completely different effects. So before you do anything, ask yourself, does this actually fit the situation or the people? Basically, don't wear a swimsuit to a wedding. Here's another example where she talks about her awkward pose in a way that's kind of acceptable to the situation.
Can you imagine if I was like, that's just me laying around the house? Yeah. those are just candid shots, guys.
So let me know, do you like awkward humor? Down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.